1. Surabaya's commitment to child-friendly education. MPLS 2025/2026. 2. Pembukaan MPLS Jatim 2025. Kampanye anti-Judol and Pinjol di Sekolah. 3. Surabaya's MPLS focus, character building and student interests, 2025 update. 1. Surabaya's commitment to child-friendly education. MPLS 2025/2026. The East Java Child Protection Institute, LPA, is urging all parents in Surabaya to take their children to school on the first day of the School Environment Introduction Period, MPLS, for the 2025/2026 academic year. This call is a commitment to strengthen the synergy between parents, schools, and the government in creating a child-friendly educational environment. This year's MPLS theme is My School, My Home, My Teacher, My Parent. The theme aligns with Surabaya's vision as a child-friendly city, KLA, and emphasizes the importance of family involvement in the educational process. LPA Jatim official Misa Ansori said the theme was born from a meeting between the Surabaya Education Agency, Dispindik, and various stakeholders, including education officials, school supervisors, the Education Council, the Indonesian Teachers Association, PJRI, and education enthusiasts. They agreed that education is not just the responsibility of schools, but a collaborative effort between families, schools, and the city government, Misa Ansori said on Sunday, July 13, 2025. In that spirit, Misa stressed that schools should be a second home for students, where they feel safe, accepted, and can grow into individuals with character. While teachers are considered second parents, who not only teach knowledge but also guide with love and exemplary behavior, he explained. Misa emphasized that Surabaya has shown its commitment to children's growth and development rights through policies and a harmonious learning environment between home, school, and city government. That's why MPLS should no longer be a venue for hazing or mere formalities. MPLS must become the first space that warms, embraces, and introduces children to a fun and humane learning culture, he asserted. Misa also highlighted the educational philosophy of Ki Hajar Dewantara, which has been the basis of Surabaya city government policies. He believes this philosophy is still very relevant today. Values such as ing Garsa Sung Talada, ing Madyamingan Karsa, Tawari Handayani form the basis of learning. Teachers provide examples, build enthusiasm, and encourage independence, Misa said. Moreover, Surabaya has begun implementing the concepts of mindful learning, meaningful learning, and joyful learning. This approach is believed to create a learning atmosphere that not only educates but also shapes the hearts and characters of students. To strengthen collaboration between home and school, Misa hopes that Surabaya Mayor Ari Kahayadi will create a special policy. The policy aims to encourage all parents, whether civil servants, private employees, or small and medium business owners, to have the flexibility to take their children to school on the first day of MPLS. This policy will be a strong symbol that the education of Surabaya's children is a shared responsibility, not just the responsibility of teachers, said the columnist and academician from STT Multimedia International Malang. Furthermore, Misa even suggested that working hours for government and private institutions be adjusted to start at 9 a.m. on the first day of MPLS. This is expected to allow parents to have enough time to drop off and, if possible, pick up their children. This is not about attendance. This is about building a warm initial bond between children and school and showing that in Surabaya, children are the top priority, Misa said. With this policy, Misa believes that Surabaya will not only appear as a child-friendly city administratively, but will genuinely become a city that supports the holistic growth and development rights of children. MPLS is not just an introduction. It is the beginning of civilization. It is the first stage where Surabaya's children are welcomed with love, not pressure. It is an affirmation that in this city, education is not a burden, but a hope and togetherness, Misa concluded. Asterisk. 2. Pembukaan MPLS Jatim 2025. Kampanye anti-Judol and Pinjol di Sekolah. Bayangkan jika sebuah akara pendidikan besar-besaran tidak hanya menjadi sarana penjatuhan, tetapi juga menjadi wadah untuk menyebarkan pesan penting tentang keamanan dan kesehatan mental bagi remaja. Itulah yang terjadi saat Masa Pengenalan Lingkungan Sekolah, MPLS, dengan tema ramah untuk jenjang SMA, SMK, dan SLB diadakan di SMA Hang 201, Surabaya, Jawa Timur, Pada Senin. 14 July 2025. Akara ini bukan hanya menarik perhatian sekitar 530.000 siswa dari berbagai institusi pendidikan di Jawa Timur, tetapi juga menjadi platform untuk mendidik tentang bahaya judi online. Judol, pinjaman online Pinjol, dan perundungan di lingkungan sekolah. Pada hari pembukaan tersebut, para pelajar aktif memperlihatkan poster-poster yang mereka bentangkan dengan tekad kuat melawan judi online dan menunjukkan rasa cinta mereka terhadap negara dengan memegang bendera merah putih. Upacara ini bukan sekadar tanda-tanda fisik, melainkan simbol komitmen mereka untuk menjaga lingkungan sekolah tetap aman dan kondusif bagi semua siswa. Namun, bagaimana cara kita mendorong generasi muda untuk tetap waspada terhadap ancaman seperti Judol dan Pinjol? Ini adalah pertanyaan yang sering kali dilemparkan kepada pihak pendidikan dan orang tua. Kita perlu lebih dari sekadar memberikan informasi, kita perlu membantu mereka memahami konsekuensi dari tindakan tersebut dalam cara yang mudah dipahami dan relevan dengan kehidupan mereka. And this is the part most people miss. Bagaimana kita bisa membuat pembelajaran tentang keamanan digital menjadi menarik bagi remaja? Salah satu cara adalah dengan menggunakan konten nyata dan kasus-kasus yang telah terjadi. Misalnya, cerita tentang individu yang merugikan akibat Judol atau Pinjol dapat menjadi alasan yang kuat untuk mereka berhati-hati. Namun, ada juga sudut pandang yang berbeda. Beberapa orang mungkin berpendapat bahwa penekanan terlalu keras bisa membuat remaja merasa takut dan terselesai. Mereka mungkin berpikir bahwa pendekatan yang lebih positif dan mendukung dapat lebih efektif. Apakah Anda setuju dengan pendekatan ini? Ataukah Anda merasa pendekatan pencegahan yang tegas lebih diperlukan? Mari kita diskusikan. Berbajailah pandangan Anda di kolom komentar. 3. Surabaya's MPLS Focus. Character Building and Student Interests 2025 Update. Is your child truly getting the education and support they deserve as they start a new school year? In Surabaya, this question is front and center as the city launches the Masa Pengenalan Lingkungan Sekolah, MPLS, or School Environment Introduction Period, on Monday, July 14, 2025. As thousands of children step into a new academic chapter, Mayor Ari Kahayati issues a heartfelt reminder. Parents cannot simply hand off their responsibilities to schools and expect the best results. I urge parents, don't completely entrust your child's education to the school alone. Keep a close watch, show them love, and always be aware of their whereabouts, Mayor Ari emphasized. His call points to something many overlook. School is only part of a child's development. Real success hinges on a strong partnership between parents and educators, not just in academics, but in shaping character and nurturing talent as well. But here's where it gets controversial. Surabaya schools aren't just ending the day at noon. Instead, from 12 to 2 p.m., students dive into two extended programs. The first, the National Character and Citizenship School, focuses on values and national identity. The second, the Talent and Interest School, gives students hands-on opportunities to develop skills, whether in the arts, sports, or other passions. As Mayor Ari puts it, schools have to be more than just places to learn theory. They must also be hubs where every child's unique talent and potential can shine. Think that's the end of it? And this is the part most people miss. Preparation for MPLS begins days before students even step inside their new classrooms. Yusuf Masru, head of Surabaya's Department of Education, revealed that pre-MPLS activities kicked off on Friday, July 11, 2025. During the 5-day MPLS, students get familiar with their new school environment, adjust to fresh learning systems, and work on building resilience and positive character traits, Yusuf said. For many, especially younger students transitioning from primary to middle school, these early days can be the most confusing and stressful part of the year. MPLS isn't just about orientation. It's seen as vital for introducing students to teachers, peers, and new education methods. Yusuf stresses that parents play a critical support role throughout this period of adjustment. Plus, MPLS in Surabaya is taking a hard stand against bullying. Every elementary and middle school has been ordered to foster a culture of empathy, teamwork, and open communication, including close collaboration between educators, senior students, newcomers, and parents. But not everyone agrees with such a strong focus on parent involvement. Some say schools alone should be held accountable for a child's character development. What do you think? Is it fair to expect parents to be so hands-on? Share your thoughts below. Here's another bold move. To ensure no child is left behind, Surabaya City Government is finalizing the distribution of free school uniforms for students from low-income families, referred to as GAMIs. Officials have already identified eligible students, and the goal is to hand out uniforms by August, right after MPLS ends. When it comes to student admissions, another part bound to spark debate, Surabaya stands firm. According to Yusuf, new student quotas are strictly capped, in line with national regulations. No extra slots, no exceptions. If any school breaks these rules, consequences are severe, including data lockout and the risk of invalid diplomas. Yusuf warns parents against anyone promising guaranteed admission to public schools outside the official process, insisting there's no reason to doubt the quality of private institutions, which, he asserts, offer education just as good as their public counterparts. Here's a question to ponder. Do strict quotas really guarantee fairness, or do they create new obstacles? Have you had experiences with school admissions in your area? Is the focus on character and interest-based education really the best path for every child, or should we rethink what matters most? Don't hold back. Share your opinions in the comments below and join the conversation.